As scientists looked closer at the June 12th layer, they discovered fine and coarse materials had been laid down as separate layers called lamina. What was amazing was these lamina had been formed in the pyroclastic flow in winds moving over 100 miles per hour. It would be logical to assume that catastrophic processes would just mix up all the material into one big homogenized deposit with no distinct layers. But here at Mount St. Helens, just the opposite has been observed. In these layers, there is a feature called micro-thin lamination, where there are coarse and fine layers just centimeters from each other. This amount of detail is remarkable because it has been proposed by secular scientists that features like these take long ages to form, not minutes or seconds. Yet, this is what has been observed to have happened at Mount St. Helens. In other canyons across the Earth, we can observe many similar features, such as in the lower sandstone layers at the Grand Canyon. Secular scientists have proposed that all sedimentary layers in the Grand Canyon were formed by seas coming and going over millions of years. As the seas persisted, sediments from the waters made the layers as particles settled out of the water. Eventually, the seas left and the land was pushed up to its current elevation. There are many evidences that we can look at to show that these layers were not made by seas over millions of years. Indications are that these layers were formed very quickly by water during the year of Noah's flood. As the flood waters moved around the Earth, large amounts of sediment settled out, forming layers of sediment. When the flood waters were receding, they continued to dump sediments on the landscape in very short order. With the observable evidence left after the eruption of Mount St. Helens, we now realize how quickly fine and coarse layers can form, given the right conditions. It doesn't take millions of years to form these types of layers, just the right catastrophic conditions, such as what we would expect during the flood. Mount St. Helens provides a miniature laboratory for the study of particle stratification.